DCL's account is borked.
Borked, you say?
It's
Like
borked.
bork?
It's
Or
borked somehow.
Hello.
he's been Swedish chefed.
Hey, Eric, you're.
Hey, were you
I
talking
told you not to
Did
talk
anybody
until
say your
talking.
name? Why are you talking?
I mean, I did have some things I wanted to say. We're very, very excited to have Tanner back with us. We could never do the show without him. He is the straw that stirs the drink. Is that? Sorry, what did that?
You forgot something.
Oh, I got this, Eric. Here is point 4, Eric. His beard is the greatest.
Yeah. The marvelous of Marvel beard growers in all the land. The great Tan Jam Lego.
Number 9, he's hung like a donkey.
We could never do this show without him. In fact, he tells us that all the time.
You weren't supposed to read that part.
Sometimes over and over.
I mean, you don't have to say it. They saw evidence of it the last 2 weeks.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Are you saying that Kate drug it down?
I mean,
you know what the sad part was? We were at an all-time viewer high. We had like 45 viewers at some point.
Did you though?
We did.
But did you though?
We did.
We did.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys.
We did.
Oh, you think you're hurting us here? It's in your contract. Sit the hell back down.
Sorry, let me clear my throat. I was like,
oh, my milk plate fell.
I totally forgot. What fell?
My Mills plate. Hi, friends.
Hey, Elizabeth.
How you doing, buddy? How was your holidays?
Oh, I'm talking to the people in the chat. I'm not talking to you.
Sorry. I got a sore throat.
My holiday was great. It was great. Glad to be back, though. Glad to be back. It's been a while.
I'm glad to have you back. I mean, it's a little bit sad that you came back so tanned.
I mean,
went in the sun for 10 days. That's what happens.
I think I might have worn all the sunscreen in Mexico, and then so yeah, I got very burnt on the first day, and I learned that lesson, and just slathered all the sunscreen on I could.
That's not sunscreen.
Well, I mean,
hair gel.
The third layer wasn't. Just saying.
Oh, that's a good one there, DCL. Not really a tanner, are you?
No matter how much sun you all get, I'm always going to be tanner. Huh? What are we building tonight, fellas?
I'm going to build a falafel.
A what?
The falafel.
Falafel?
The falafel.
Okay. That's a cool car.
One of the new Speed Champs ones.
New Speed Champions.
Yeah, and it looks like, by the all interesting fact of, did I already buy this piece of shit? No, I didn't buy this one. Look at it, Tanner. You're gonna love this part. Where is it here? Oh, look at
those great stickers.
I'm sure I'm gonna get those lined right up. Perfectly.
It's one giant sticker, and then you take the X-Acto knife, right?
And Detail's got it. McDonald's Ferrari.
It is.
Perfect.
It's the Ronald Ferrar. Yeah. So I couldn't remember offhand if I had bought the McLaren ones or not. So it turns out I didn't. So
the 2-pack?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the 2-pack.
It's a race car and then just a regular car. Yeah. You guys are idiots. I don't know how you all dealt with these two yahoos.
Hey, the chat was pretty good.
It was buzzing.
Other than PBJ just declared his hatred for me, but
he just missed me. We had some good time in Chicago last year. He and I did. So
I guess so. Whatever. I don't even remember what I was going to say now. It's gone.
Why don't you say hello to everybody tonight? We got some
Hello, everybody.
That's, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Well, hello. We got PPJs in the chat. We got
Delicious
Todd.
as always.
Yes,
See,
he
2
is.
weeks away.
Yes.
Oh man.
We
I was
got
trying.
Bricklets, who's actually DCL because he's broke her burp.
Bork, bork, bork.
Sorry, what was that?
I said bork, bork, bork.
Bork. Elizabeth is here. Pieces and Bricks. Do we know who Pieces
Harley.
and Bricks is?
Hello.
Anyone?
Harley. Harley.
Nope. That's the better half of Harley.
Sorry, Harley's other half.
Yeah.
Hello.
What else we got? Bada Bricks. Steve was up there right at the top of the old charts. Parkdale Playboy or Claxton. Allison. Tanner's
There
here.
you go. Cam guy's got the reference. Is your house on 5 o'clock? I should say hello.
Hello, everybody. Yeah.
Well, hello, everyone. It's great to see everybody again. I needed this. We all needed this, I think.
We did, yeah. It's
100%.
been kind of a shitty week for the three of us, so we are going to build Lego.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
I think
Eric.
Harley's on to. No, Harley doesn't watch us. He's way too distinguished to watch our shit.
Mhm.
He's smart. That's what he is. He's smart.
Or he can't figure out how to turn his pooter on.
He'll watch us when he goes to the toilet, probably.
Probably that's where this entertainment is the best.
Yes. Eric, what are you gonna work on tonight?
I'm gonna continue where I left off with the Galaxy Explorer. Just
The
enjoying
4-week
it. I've
Galaxy
decided to
Explorer.
take my time building it. There was no reason to rush.
Hey, I got a great accessory for your Galaxy Explorer.
What's that?
Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm a little bit upset about this one. I didn't even know this was a thing.
I have an accessory for yours as well. I showed it last week.
Oh, yes. His accessory is better than your accessory, Tanner.
Are we still talking about Lego?
Yeah.
Ben,
That's swimsuit Ben.
It's a Surfer Benjamin.
is
Got
that a
Tanner on the
custom
beach.
surfboard?
It's
Yeah.
a custom surfboard. It's some custom trunks.
Who made that?
This is Firestar Toys out of the UK.
Hmm.
I also
That's pretty
made
cool.
this magnificent Mountie for my Canadian friends.
Ah.
He's got a picture of of Morris the Moose there.
That's Mervin.
Sorry, Mervin the Moose. Yeah, pretty good figure. It was pretty reasonable. I think it's like $10 from them. They did, however, I don't know if Steve's still on, but I decided I needed to make a Steve sig fig, even though Steve doesn't have a sig fig, and the Lego heads just weren't cutting it. So that's getting close. It's getting close. Lego heads were just cutting it, so I looked on Firestar, and they had this perfect, like, there he is. They had this perfect hipster, like, the problem with the Lego ones are the bearded guys don't have glasses, and so I needed glasses and a nice curly stash for Steve. And I found a really nice one on Firestar. They left those out of my order, so they had to do a mea culpa and send some more to me. But they've also got a couple of new Last of Us figures as well.
Oh,
Oh, really?
So yeah,
everyone caught up on that, right?
good. It's good.
No.
Well, you said you're not yet, Kev.
No, you can go ahead and talk about it. I'm only like 4 episodes into it.
Oh man, it starts picking up.
See, I felt like I had to push myself a little bit to keep watching it.
Really?
I felt a little bit of series 5, 6, 7 Walking Dead a little bit, right?
Yeah.
I expected more zombie stuff, and it got to quickly where it's, more of communities against communities kind of thing.
Sure.
So, which I can handle. I can handle that way more than jump scares. So
I don't
that was
know.
okay.
The what was it the second to last episode was pretty intense.
Yeah.
Pretty intense.
I did, however, get through all the Mandos.
Mm.
It's getting pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
Are we
Yeah.
all caught up here? Are we all caught up?
Yep.
We are caught up.
Eric said, and I quote his terms, he goes, the last episode had me wanting more. Not the last, like the second last episode.
Yep.
Eric, at the end of that one, said, that episode had me wanting more. And I 100% agreed with him.
Yeah.
But after this last episode, I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, pick it up. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go. Friday release. Come on. No more
Diffuse it.
Wednesdays.
The fuse
2
is
days a week.
lit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they're really, I think they're really setting the ground for the Ahsoka series, even though it happens before this one does. But like with the, and I won't spoil it if in case anyone in the chat hasn't seen it, but the character that showed up in this episode,
Yeah.
there's a nice tie in there. Don't spoil it, Eric. Don't spoil it.
It could be anyone.
And there's a speculation that next week's episode is going to have a certain blue-skinned big bad in it as well. So
I can't spoil that one. So
yeah, well, me either.
That's smart.
yeah, really good. And actually, it's because of this show. And I know it happens after, Return of the Jedi, but with Obi-Wan and Ahsoka and all that stuff, I think it was the last episode. I said, you know what? I need to start watching Rebels because I have no idea
Oh,
about
it's so
any
good,
of that
man.
stuff. Right.
It's
So
so good.
I think I'm through like 5 episodes.
It's-
And what I showed quickly is the local store actually had the Rebels minifigures, so we picked those up on
awesome.
trade. I ended up trading like 6 sets and bought and got the I had mentioned last week about the Mystery Mansion of Scooby-Doo, so we
Yeah.
have that picked up now too. But yeah, so started watching that, and it was just funny on this last episode about a certain character that showed up on The Mandalorian, and it was like, oh my god, like I know who that person is.
Same voice
And
actor,
what
too.
an interesting
Yeah.
thing. And then I started wondering, wait, has he been in this already?
No.
And yeah, realized he hadn't. So,
So-
pretty cool.
Same voice actor, and just
Yep.
like the detail that they did to the CGI motion cap was
Yeah.
incredible.
Incredible. Yeah.
Totally
Incredible.
believable, right? Totally
Yeah.
believable. That could be a legit person, like,
Well, I thought like at first when I saw it, I thought I'm like, oh yeah, like that's makeup.
Yep.
Yeah.
But holy shit, yeah, they did a good job. I was so, what got me more of that is I was like, I have him,
Right?
I have him in the Black Series, and I'm like, woo-hoo-hoo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if we said hello to Doug yet, and
No,
Brewski's
Brewski's here.
here.
Brewski's
Andrew's
here,
here.
guys. Yeah, so it's
I-
very exciting, very good episode. The last 2 have been really good, especially the previous one where there was a lot more storytelling, kind
Yeah.
of getting
The
into
doctor
the whole,
one, the doctor
the
one,
cloning, trying to like strengthen the ties of all the cloning and stuff. And good episode, but that one was an hour long, and these last 2 have been 30 and 45 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
It was an hour long, and it was an hour long of this could end any time, and I'd be okay
Right.
with it.
Yeah.
Right? It was just
It went on a little long. And on another note, do you guys caught up with the Bad Batch?
I haven't watched any of that yet.
So finale, they did a 2-parter this week and did the last 2 episodes of the season.
how many episodes are in that total?
16.
Okay, so I got to get cracking on that.
So it's been Hey Tavern.
Hey, Tavern.
Been kind of like, I don't know, kind of a disappointment so far.
Okay.
And then
Really?
the last couple episodes were bangers, and they really hearkened to the season 7 of the Clone Wars, like really
Mhm.
furious after they started getting kind of light and playful with the
Mhm.
first few of the season. So yeah,
Well, because there was a extensive amount of time, right, between
Yeah.
6 and 7 of the Clone
Yeah.
Wars, right?
Yeah.
So, and they knew they were just doing that one season, so they just, hammered it out the whole, thing. So,
Mhm.
no, I haven't watched. I think maybe I watched like an episode or 2 of Bad Batch last year, and just didn't. It wasn't anything like where I said, "Oh, I'm not enjoying this," and I just stopped. It just other things kind of took its place.
yeah.
from that because I had just finished Clone Wars at that time and
It's
kind
not
of
as
sped
good as
through a
Clone
lot of
Wars or
that.
Rebels.
So
Yeah, it's got its moments, but it's not as good on the whole as Clone Wars and Rebels.
Preparation age.
yeah.
On the whole,
Mm-hmm.
well, I got
we kept silly humor out. We actually were a very highbrow show these last 2 weeks.
No, you weren't.
Mm-hmm.
No, you weren't.
We were. I promise. I promise we were. Promise.
Look at what he's got there.
Cross my
Holy.
heart and hope to die. Promise. If I'm lying, may I get a sore throat? I mean, what?
You're gonna get something in your throat.
Oh my God,
And that's the interlude to Eric's making the figures that he wants to show you.
Oh, did you get those in?
Maybe.
The old party enthusiasts?
Maybe.
Excellent.
All right,
Well, I got
I'm
this
gonna take
guy
a nice look
today.
real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I got this fella today from
This
Denmark.
blows me away. I love that thing so much. Like I want to build that so bad.
Yeah, so this one's the fourth exclusive Lego house build. I found a Bricklink seller that had it for what I thought was really reasonable. Shipping was really like the first time I looked at it, the guy was going to try and charge me $100 shipping.
Yeah,
this is an $85 retail set, mind you. The guy that I bought it from, he charged $13 shipping from Denmark, and he packaged it incredibly well, like full bubble wrap around this, and then in a bag, and then surrounded by newspaper, like very well protected.
So
Unlike
what you're saying is this wasn't anything like your Lego your brick or the brick set. Oh yeah.
Unlike this set, which came to me with a nice little hand hole in it. Yeah, that's right. Completely torn right up the middle here. Completely dented on this side, on the top. One of the seals is like barely hanging on. Just really, really disappointing.
Yeah, that is terrible. That is very terrible.
So, yep, I'm excited about this one. There's one that's coming allegedly. Hey, Sting, Tim is here.
Hey, Sting.
There's one allegedly that's coming. That's going to be another one like this, but it'll be available to the public. Speculation is that it's going to be maybe the policeman, but we don't know. We just know what the set number is and the retail price, but that'll come out later this year. But you know, this is back to our childhood, right? This guy is was the childhood.
At the Lego house, you said it was $85 retail.
85 retail from the Lego house. Yeah,
that's not what they're selling them for, though.
No, so the guy was selling this for about 160. I'll full disclosure what I paid. So I paid 160. I paid another $20 in taxes, and I paid about 13, $14 in shipping. So all told, to get this limited edition set, I spent about $200.
Which, as crazy it might sound, that's
I would
actually
pay that for that.
compared to what people are paying for it on eBay and other sites, right? So,
right.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because
there's one by him for $350.
Because what did was it Hagrid and Harry Potter, right? They did that with the characters, and that
Harry
was
and Hermione. Yeah, Harry and Hermione.
Yep.
So those ones they were blowing them out. Those are the ones they had in store.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Those things they put them on sale at the end of it because nobody was. I don't think they'd sold as good as they thought they would.
No.
That they'd sell the shit out of.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it's an exclusive at the Lego store or the Lego house. Like it would be nice if they brought some of that stuff eventually to Lego stores or just available online.
Yeah. This one would have gone so much better than Harry and Hermione, just because the nostalgia factor, because it's a classic pirate, you know, all the things.
So are you going to plan to maybe build any custom ones after?
You know, possibly. I would have to get something some custom printing done for the faces to be able to do that. I don't know. It's very well possible.
I want to do this Santa you did. I still really want
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah, that thing is it's big. It's very impressive. Hey, Kate
Hey, Kate.
Okay,
Kate here?
and Cody. Yeah,
very cool.
Cody's here too.
Mhm.
I think Kate's with Cody, so she's saying.
Oh,
Kate
that's
and
right.
Cody
Yep.
are together, is what you're saying.
Steve says use a Sharpie for the face.
Just use a Sharpie. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is one I'm gonna build this. I'm not gonna keep it sealed. I'm not gonna sell it or anything. I will build it. I don't know if I'm gonna build it tonight, but I am definitely gonna build this one eventually. I've been talking so much though that I won't even come close to making a dent in it. I'll
Yeah.
probably build some-
Straight out of Compton here, we got someone was whining about coming every 70 episodes, so we're at 75, so we better bring him in. There he
Hey
is.
guys,
Hey,
Hey, Aaron.
there he is.
thanks for having me. You know,
All right, it's been nice talking to you, Harley. We'll talk to you later. No,
See you,
see you
bud.
guys in 65.
You got some Minecraft brickheads there. You gonna pick up the new ones tomorrow?
I am. Yeah,
Go.
plan.
yeah, Harley's a bit of a Minecraft junkie there.
So I'm gonna show you. So Cole is here. Cole says he paid around $210 for the same set. Bought it on Bricklink from Lady in Denmark to the U.S. Was surprised at how well it was packaged since most domestic Lego purchases arrive beat up. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the seller I bought from, and the seller I bought from has like 8 or 9 more of them. So
Really?
wow.
if anybody's interested, I can hook you up with the deets of that seller. I think Mora bought one as well from the same seller. She bought one this week.
Nice. Yeah, this was 160. So it came damaged, but it was in a box, and then this came from Canada or from Amazon, just in a bubble, wrapped in bubble wrap, and it's perfectly fine from Amazon. So
Yeah, I got one more thing to show off since Harley's getting brickheads out. So,
That Cupcake Wars. I
so
like
a friend of mine gave this to me, and this is a rebrickable design, and I forget the artist's name that created this, but
it's the chef.
it is the Swedish chef, and he's
I thought
looking
it was Chef from South Park.
fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Maura. She must have heard her name. There's Maura.
Hey,
She
Tanner.
was going to a Comic-Con today. There he is. Yes.
And his friends.
Yes.
nice.
All of them. All right. I'm going to get something to build. I'm going to build some of these new city sets. I think.
Kevin, are you going tomorrow morning?
Going where?
West End or Southgate at all?
God, no. I can't afford any of that crap.
That guy. All right. Hey, did you guys? Probably not, because it's just me. But is part of the step with this piece confusing on the Galaxy Explorer?
No?
Is it just sit in? It's like not connected.
Yeah, it'll make sense later. It's
Okay.
the ramp.
Okay, I was
It
getting
sits there right now.
getting
and then
nervous
Yeah, you put stuff in over top of it that will lock it into place.
because the picture. I don't know.
It's just supposed to sit there. You're good.
Because like it shows a different color plates underneath. Oh, nice.
Which one was that, Tanner?
This is the gift with purchase that was supposed to come with the modular, but came later.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, moving truck.
Again, if they could just get those out January 1st, and we've beat that, to a bloody pulp. But
Yeah. They're playing lots of games with these promos, and that's why this year I'm kind of standing firm, and I'm only buying stuff when there's a promo or when there's double points.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go tomorrow because they're doing the Houses of the World 2. Actually, I might just order online, but doing Houses of the World 2, and then they've got a really cute poly bag that's coming in. The newest parts pack that's got little baby sheep in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
but I'm gonna grab the Indiana Jones sets probably, and then
Those are the only ones I really wanted out of all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait though. I can't.
I'll get it for you, Kevin. We'll go together.
What's that?
I'll get it for you. We'll go together.
Yeah. They're cool set, but so I was disappointed in the cancellation of the Boulder set, right? So,
I thought I saw that it still showed all 3 sets available, or was there supposed to be 4?
of the House of the World.
Yeah. No, not House of the World.
Indiana
sorry,
Jones.
Indiana Jones. Yeah, there were supposed to be 4. The Temple of Doom is either postponed or canceled altogether.
Okay.
oh yeah, Matthew did say something about they postponed it, they didn't cancel it or something, but
I think there's no telling. It's like there was supposed to be a Jabba's Palace set coming this year as well, and that one's either postponed or canceled.
yeah.
Is it because the boulder just wasn't stable, or there's an issue with the build that they were concerned of?
Well, the
Maybe
Boulder set
rotors didn't work
it's
right.
coming. The Boulder set is coming out tomorrow. It's the Temple, and I don't know what the deal was with it. I don't know if maybe they had it's all speculation. Honestly, I haven't heard any rumors on potentially why, if it's a safety issue or what. Kate said her and the BBG are headed to the Lego store tomorrow for the Up House. I think she's grabbing.
Oh, nice.
Moving on up.
Yeah, I had to look this morning because I couldn't remember what was actually set to release. A lot of brickheads, right?
It's three Minecraft brickheads. And I don't know. Did you guys see the picture of the Star Wars 5-pack that's coming?
Yes.
Oh, that looks good. The little Ewok and the R2 look great. But yeah, three Minecraft brickheads. You got the Up House and the Disney 4+ train. You got 3 Indiana Jones sets. You got
Apparently Hardy's picking up an Up House tomorrow.
Up House. Yeah. All the Jurassic World sets come out tomorrow too.
I thought they were June 1st.
I was at the Lego store yesterday. I saw one of the employees building a new one.
Oh.
But
I thought I looked and they were June 1st, but you might be right. Maybe it's just the Brachiosaur that's June 1st.
okay.
Sounds like
That's
you
the
have a
one.
cold.
I think that's the only one I want.
Oh, and the Wally brickhead I wanted too.
Yeah, I picked that one up this week. It's pretty good. I didn't get to build it. Somebody else built it, but it's still a good brickhead.
Wally.
They're
Oh, yeah.
interesting. You guys seen these?
Yeah, the rounds. Yeah.
Wow.
What did I just build? Oh, that one of the cars had them in there.
One of the Speed Champs cars.
Yeah.
DCL says, wasn't the Land Rover supposed to come out April 4th? It's already available.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So, what's your thoughts on the Land Rover? We touched on that briefly, but for my aspect or my outlook on it was it's too close to the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And,
it is. It's not Technic, but
Yeah.
and so I think that's the appeal. I'm not collecting those anymore, so I'm a pass. But
And
yeah,
the
I
other
can
part
see
of it
why.
was Tiago did a review on it and he basically called it shit. So
Really,
Oh, wow.
I didn't see that.
yeah, he was upset. He said this is like one of my favorite series to collect. And he said they didn't do very good with it.
That's a shame.
Yeah, you push the suspension down and the front fender, like the well pops out and
That's not supposed to happen.
no.
Oh.
No, it's a hard no.
News to me.
No. How about new?
The baseball season start yesterday. Who's excited for that?
A little bit.
Anyone?
I mean, the Jays won, so they're going to the World Series.
I mean, we let him win, so
You let them win. Yeah.
didn't want him to feel bad. There was some Canada on Canada crime during that game, though.
Two people
Tyler
saying sorry to
O'Neill.
each other a lot.
What's that?
Two people saying sorry to each other a lot.
Well, Tyler O'Neill's son of former Mr. Canada bodybuilder was I think he hit a 2 or 3 run shot against them, and then they struck him out or something. It was a good game.
Wendy said, Kevin, if you have your bike out already, as drivers don't think, fatality in Calgary on a bike. Yeah, that sucks. No, mine's not out yet. It's way too early. Still too much gravel on the ground. I'm not interested in testing my skin in the concrete. So
Yeah, gotta get that extra layer of salt off the roads, right?
yeah,
Get a
I
good
don't want it to burn when I fall off.
Hey, Oldendorf's here.
Hey, Old North.
Yeah,
Nate asks, Harley, do you have Mr. Gold?
No, I don't. That's too much.
I agree.
There's a guy in BC that has one, but he's like $6,000 he wanted, but we did happen to go to Calgary this weekend, and I did pick up. Kayla was in the car, so she couldn't say no. So
Did you actually tell her? Because hey, newsflash, buddy, she's watching right now.
I know she's watching, but she was there when I.
Ah,
So
cool.
I picked up the Comic-Con
Oh, nice.
the Star thing. So
Who,
That's
Tony
cool.
had that?
yeah, Tony had that. Yeah. So,
What year is that one? Comic-Con was that one?
2019.
Okay.
2019. Yeah. So. And she was in the car, so she couldn't say no.
Perfect.
That's too cool. Andrew says, "Isn't Tiago usually negative? At least his thumbnails make him look disappointed." I don't think he's usually pretty fair and balanced.
Yeah, I agree.
He did say that it was like this. This was his favorite series. It's his favorite thing to build.
Yeah, I think sometimes he might try to clickbait you a little bit with a
Yeah.
with a look that he might give, but all of his reviews are very honest with the builder that he is, right? He,
True story. He says, "Don't be mad."
Harley's
So
like, I wear the pants over here, but don't be mad, okay? Don't be
Well, we were there. We were there about a month prior, and she was in the store, and she's like, "No, you don't need it." I'm like, "Okay." Then we go back a month later, and she wasn't in. She was just in the car. So I was
Yeah,
like,
and she's not there to tell you don't need it. So who's
Right.
anybody to say you didn't need it at that point?
but it was still there, and that means it's meant to be, right?
Exactly.
Like if it wasn't there anymore, then obviously you didn't need it.
And I had a credit to the store too. I had a store credit, so I used some of that. So
Oh, it seems like you weren't going to go wrong with it.
no,
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
but yeah. And since I'm going to Comic Con this year in San Diego, so I'm hoping there's going to be another one. So
There you go. Harley and Kayla's store is called Pieces and Bricks.
Oh,
Pieces and Bricks.
So when we stopped at our little secondhand toy store, Ethan and I had a conversation because he was talking about Mr. Gold. And I had a question I wanted to put past you guys and see what your thoughts were. I know
Yeah.
it's probably a topic we don't want to really say that would ever happen, but let's say Lego loses popularity, right? Prices of retired sets start going down, right? There's not that value there anymore. Do you think Mr. Gold still holds that value,
Yes.
right? But then I wonder, like, how much could it actually drop off from like a $6,000 price tag, right? If the hobby isn't as grown anymore and people are kind of moving away from it, there's going to be depreciation on that.
But the deal with Mr. Gold is you don't know how many of them are out in the wild. And so that's what drives the price and the value up of it, right? Is there's no tracker on there's no tracker on how many of the 5,000 figs have been found.
Yep.
And so there's
There's still
probably
cases that are unopened.
yes, there's probably people that have like 5 cases in their basement and they're just holding on to them knowing that maybe they can sell it for $3-4 grand to somebody who thinks there might be a Mr. Gold in there.
Yep.
And,
And how many are in Lego's vault?
right.
At least one, right?
Absolutely. So yeah, I don't know. That's one I don't like. I can see a Cloud City Boba Fett going down significantly, even
So can
though
I,
it's
'cause
kind of the
he's a
same,
puss.
right? There's a limited number of them, but a Mr. Gold that comes with a signed numbered certificate of authenticity, I don't think that one's gonna go down significantly.
No.
Here's what Lego will do because only the best is good enough. They'll re-release it and just put it out to general public.
Well, I had a buddy he just acquired the 2013 Comic Con Green Arrow in a trade, and Bricklink the Green Arrow Comic Con is $17,000.
Jeez.
So
What, do you get a like new Honda Civic or something? What did
no,
he trade?
he traded something like that was very limited to Lego, so he traded something else away. That's all I can say.
Wow.
But
Very
yeah, the guy
cool.
needed it and to complete his collection, and so this guy was in Buffalo.
Wow.
So, yeah.
You know what? I'll just go drive out and check it out. Perfect.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna knock collectors and what people are willing and what's worth it to some
Yep.
people, because some people will say that pirate I just bought for $200 is ridiculous too. Like that's how it is. It's all
Yep.
it's in the eye of the beholder and how much of a completionist you are and how much something's worth to you.
Yeah.
I've seen a Mr. Gold's for $3,500. Still not worth it to me. Not to be a completionist. And that's I'm missing two figures from the CMF lines. It's Mr. Gold and the Series 9 Heroic Knight. That's it.
There was a guy like he didn't I've looked at two different stores because he's like, I got a whole bunch of minifigs and he didn't have that. And there was one I saw it for somewhere. I saved the page. I've been looking for it for you still.
I appreciate that. I'll find it eventually, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Well, that's like the thing is like it's always like little treasure hunts. That's always the fun part, right? Like
Yeah.
we went to Calgary for fun, and what else did I buy? I bought a few Mike Ninjago figures and the Time Twins from Ninjago. But there was a flea market when we were in Olds that said Bowden this way, collectibles and antiques. And no, you guys don't live here, but Bowden is like a very small town. And we go in there, and it's like you're at your grandma's old like dishes and knitting stuff. And I'm walking around, and I found a bag of Lego minifigs, $7.
Ooh,
And they were all the old classic space guys.
nice.
So I was like, I got 3 red, 1 yellow, and 3 white for a bag of $7.
Good condition.
Yeah,
Oh.
good condition. Yeah, all the other things in here, but all the gold printing is still
Oh,
on
yeah,
there.
that's perfect.
So no cracks. I was like, and then there was a couple big bags of miscellaneous Lego, and there was some minifigs in there too. But it was like, out in the middle of nowhere, this little old antique mall, right? So
Those are deals you don't usually find. I think most people know the value of Lego now, but
But see, those were meant to be.
exactly.
That's why you got to strike when it's available.
I just felt like we were in that movie Wrong Turn, going down a wrong path, and someone's going to shoot the tires out, and it's in the middle of nowhere.
It's a setup.
Exactly. Like you put a sign in another town saying collectibles and antiques this way. I'm like, okay, and it's like 15, 20 minutes down the road. I'm like, what the heck is going on here?
Do. We caught the Lego guy.
Also my idea.
Oh.
So Tanner, you wouldn't pay $3,500 for Mr. Gold, and I agree. But would there be a theme of your collection you would trade for it?
oh man, I don't know. I think I got rid of most of the stuff in my collection that I was willing to part with, at least for
Right.
now.
Any of the higher value stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd have to get rid of UCS stuff to do
I would
that.
have to get rid of UCS stuff, and I love that too much. That's not worth a Mr. Gold to me.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, we didn't talk about this, but don't everybody heard the news about the new containers for Pick-a-Brick?
No.
Oh, cardboard boxes. They're
Oh.
going to cardboard boxes.
Uh-huh.
So does that mean my cups will be worth more money if I sell them on the secondary market?
They might be. They might be. But yeah, going with a more sustainable form, and I think the cardboard will be easier to pack. Should be. No.
I know. I'm wondering how much tape they'll allow the box cover to like
Right.
go over.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I will be interested to see like somebody do a comparison of what you could fit in an old cup versus the box,
Yeah.
and see if they maybe like cut down on the size and are trying to be stealthy about it. Like,
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't even think of that aspect.
know?
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody will do a comparison.
Yeah. You think they'll be the same size box, just different shapes? So then you think one's a small and one's a large box?
Maybe. Andrew said you can use the old cup still. I heard that the box holds more than the cup.
Yeah, you'll get a 50-cent discount, right? If you reuse a cup.
Yeah.
Which
Kate says
at
that
least my store never told me about. So they just let me leave with cup after cup after cup.
my store just said, "Oh, are you bringing back? Are these refills?" They'd always say, "Are these refills?" Or they wouldn't tell me the benefit of doing refills. Like
Yep.
I found that out somewhere else.
We found it out because we were in Philly or just outside of Philly and stopped at the Lego store to see their pick a brick wall, and the person there asked me. And I was like, well, is there an advantage to that? And he's like, yeah, it's cheaper. He's like, all right, then let's say I am.
I much prefer when they were loading up their old cups.
Yeah. You did end up getting a pretty
Got
good
it
amount because they
more, yeah.
filled the bag too.
Yeah.
Yeah, more on my store does that too. And I'll sometimes do that. It just depends on what kind of parts I'm buying. It's kind of a pain in the ass to come home and sort. So like you're getting a big variety and then you just dump it in a bag, that can be more painful sometimes.
No, I think my store is about to get some more stuff because they had a bunch of bins available that were empty. But I did pick up like 3/4 of a cup of green plant pieces because they usually have them in like lime or like a lighter green color. So I've never had them in like the actual just green.
No.
Okay.
So that was nice.
I'm waiting for those new ferns to come on a pick a brick wall. They probably never will.
With Zach Galifianakis.
Exactly, between two of them.
I just inspired your next build, didn't I?
That's right.
Hit the wrong button.
I was gonna say, Eric, are you gonna go see Mario this weekend? You gonna go take the kids to see Mario?
We will not. We are going to be at a dance competition all day tomorrow and most of the day on Sunday. So
Anybody who wants to go watch that, that's Eric's dance competition. It's called Pants Off Dance Off.
listen, man, I worked hard all year for this. All right. Don't.
Something
All right.
will be hard at that show.
Yes. Yes, it will.
I suppose I'm to blame for that comment too, right?
Absolutely. Right, Kev?
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe you're
Absolutely.
correct.
Yep. 100%. Yep. 100%.
Missed you guys. Missed you guys.
Just don't put the box on the roof rack this time, right?
That is it is now in the shed. It is no longer on the van. We are going to the same place too, so now people know. Who knew that's why the signs were there for that reason. You figured they were for like wayfinding. That's all.
Lesson learned.
You know what? It must be a very New York thing because we had an overpass shut down for over a year, and they had to put a temporary bridge because a tractor trailer took one out with whatever they were carrying.
When I was in Calgary last week,
Oh,
on the
really?
Deerfoot, yeah, there was a tractor trailer hauling excavator, and the excavator hit the bridge. Boom.
Yeah, that's actually pretty much the same exact story
Yeah.
here.
It did not fit.
Well, they're saying that if you're using just like a normal civilian GPS, they're not designed for that, but they have more expensive GPS units for truck drivers that will give you that information
Oh,
of
for
your
sure.
route and the
For sure,
clearances
they'd have to
of
pay for that
bridges.
though.
Yeah.
All right, this is a pretty brilliant technique, this little desk. So they do an open drawer. They use one of these window pieces and just put a tan
Nice.
window pane in it, so it looks like a bottom for a drawer, and then it just sticks in on a snap. That's pretty brilliant.
So I don't know if that tan been used before.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
I know they've
actually,
done it
the
in
tan
white.
window pane. I don't know.
Because I know they've done it in white because they have it in Assembly Square.
Right. I feel like I've seen it in.
Yeah.
And
I'm always impressed by good technique. Aren't you, Kev?
I do love good technique.
Good technique is always the best.
Good technique.
See, Moira wasn't here last week, right? So I'm wondering if she's watching this and she's like, why are they doing that?
Who? What? The
Moira.
good technique? Oh,
Moira.
wow. Why are they doing the good technique?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she'd understand some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Kate said, so hot right now.
there you go. Steve says the Friends Apartments has tan paint. I didn't build that one.
Did you build Bowser?
I did. It was awesome.
I got Bowser sitting upstairs right now. We got yesterday.
It was awesome.
So good. My favorite build of 2022.
Nice. It's on the list. Add it to the pile.
Yeah, I'm just hoping they continue that, kind of like the helmets, and they just kind of start running with that and develop more. Even if they just stayed with, Nintendo theme right now and brought some more characters from that.
Yeah.
But hey, they could make a Benny, right, or something. Maybe they couldn't really do that with a minifigure, but maybe there's the possibility.
I can see a Mario going with Bowser.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Or even there's a Link for Zelda, because I heard Zelda may be coming, so that'd be
Zelda.
Oh, I love inside jokes. Someday I'd like to be a part of one.
What's that?
I don't get it.
understand.
Yeah, I don't get it. I
Yeah.
don't get it. I don't get it one bit. It's like it's almost hurting so bad.
Yeah, it's like a
Right around here,
right
maybe a little further, but
Yeah.
right around, yeah.
in that area.
Yeah. I should get tested. I mean, that's a given, but I should probably get
Oh, you guys are idiots.
See, that's why they believe that he calls us idiots off the air.
Yep. Oh, I didn't finish the whole statement.
Oh, okay, yeah. You gotta reread some.
Morris, that
I
she
never learned
owned
how to
bag 16 of Bowser. Kate's laughing at whatever shenanigans you guys are doing.
Why is Kate laughing? I don't even
Yeah,
understand.
like I mean, I'm not that funny. That's impressive technique.
Well, what the shit, donkey here? I got
This is why I got nothing built. Last 2 weeks. Anywho,
I think it was because you were going to rescue your wife, but anywho,
that might have been it. That might have been it, he says.
that might have been it.
Bowser comes out, or Mario comes out next weekend.
That was this weekend. Are you sure?
I was looking at Cineplex to go maybe see it this weekend. It's the 6th.
My bad.
This weekend, that Dungeons and Dragons one came out.
That's right. Chris Pine.
Fine.
I still have my dance competition this week, so lucky me.
Dance off, dance off.
So you're still not going to see Mario this
I'm
week.
still not going this weekend. No.
William says, Kevin, when are you going to build me a 4-foot Lego bear?
Oh, that should only be about I don't know what 20,000 in brick cost.
So you're saying there's a chance?
So you're saying there's a chance?
So Tanner, would you guys go back to Mexico? Would you guys go back and do that trip again?
Eventually, I think. It's funny. We got roped into one of the discussions with them because they were offering a couple of free days at the neighboring, like the Grand Resort, the one that's like really swanky. So we're like, sure, we'll listen to a 90-minute sales pitch and tell them no and get a free breakfast and then get 2-day passes to the Grand. So
Yeah.
we did that. It lasted like more than 90 minutes. It was almost 2 hours. And they like,
Did the kids sit through that too?
the kids were, no, they were like
Okay.
sitting, I forgot what the kids were doing. They were like,
They were there.
Tanner
Right?
they
Tanner
were
was drunk
there,
at the time,
but
he
they were
can't
like,
remember.
it was our kids and another couple's kids, and they were like playing cards off to the side. They were fine, but they like hard sell techniques, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, oh yeah, if you got 30 extra grand, you can be members, but that doesn't even pay for your vacation. You know, you still gotta buy a trip, right? And
Mhm.
flights and all that stuff. We're like, yeah, I don't know what you were thinking when you talked to us, but we're not those kind of people.
We're just hungry.
But yeah, like the resort was really nice. I'd go back. Cancun's beautiful. Didn't feel unsafe at all in Mexico. Like
Good.
it was completely safe. We went off property a couple times, but with guided tours. That was the highlight for me. We went to an archaeological site.
Now
one of the
I
Mayan
know
ones.
what archaeology is, but there might be people here that don't. So
Indiana Jones. Have you
Like-
seen
like-
Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
have you heard of it?
Hey,
Is
Eric.
this what we're doing? Can I do that too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I do it too?
Not well, I heard.
To Eric here right
Are-
now about
are you
what
making,
archaeology is.
Is it like this? Are we doing that?
This is what makes it funny.
Yeah. I got nothing. Anyway,
Oh, you've got it all.
there was
Oh, yeah.
ancient ruin site, Mayan pyramid or small village that we went to called Tulum, and it was awesome. It was gorgeous. Overcome by iguanas, they were everywhere. They basically ruled the place. And then we swam in what's called a cenote, but it's like a sinkhole, Spanish word for sinkhole. You saw them in Black Panther too. It's basically a cave that's flooded, and then so we swam in one of those. We went snorkeling.
It'd probably be a lot easier if they just called it a
A
flooded
cave, but you know the Mayans that when in Maya do the Mayans do.
How does Maya feel about that?
You know how she feels.
I've never been. Wow, never had the pleasure.
Once you've had Maya, you'll never go back.
No favors for cops down there, nothing like that.
No.
Yeah, it was cool, but I don't know if we did another one. We probably wouldn't go back to back Mexico. We'd go somewhere else.
Okay.
First.
Did you guys go to Escret at all?
What?
Escret. Did you go there?
No. We stayed pretty much around Cancun, Riviera Maya.
Oh,
And then just the one excursion to Tulum.
To the loo?
To the loo.
Went to
Yeah.
the bathroom once?
Fruit of Tulum. We found it.
Wow, you struck gold.
It was cool though. Have you been to Mexico? Either of you guys?
Yeah.
Once, I was very young, and I just remember being terrified.
Yeah. Just because
Did
you're
your parents take you, or did someone you didn't know take you there?
I was in
in a panel
grade
band.
or fourth grade, and we went to San Diego,
Tijuana, yeah.
and we went down to
San
Tijuana.
Diego.
And
Did you
it
go to a
was-
donkey show in Tijuana?
In the fourth grade.
No, I had to be 11 to get it.
Did you
Parents
Did you
didn't want to
see
lie
any-
for me.
anything good with ping pong balls?
Did you go to a donkey show?
Touche, my friend. No, we ate at the Hard Rock Cafe in Tijuana, and they sat us all the way in the back, away from the windows. And our waiter had a pistol on each hip.
So,
And then we were walking down like this narrow street with a bunch of shops, and it was kind of like it was hilly, I remember. And all of a sudden, a shop owner grabbed my arm and started to kind of like bring me into the store to like look at like the puppets that they had or whatever, because I was like looking at them as we were walking by. So yeah, I don't remember that being a very fun trip.
for the record, Eric thought it was Hard Rock Cafe, but keep in mind he's not a good reader. So
Well,
What
what was it then?
What did the donkey have on each hip?
rhymed with chicken. The donkey have on each hip? Oh my god, Eric. That's what he had on each hip. Eric.
All right, so there's more to the story. So as I'm walking to the back of the store after the guy grabbed my, no, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
The guy grabbed your what?
And I was like, whoa, let the show begin. Wow, that was bad. All righty. Let's move fast away from that conversation.
Harley just mooned us? Really?
Did I? I don't think I did.
Try it again. Try know what's no. Oofta, oofta, oofta. What else do we have to? There was something else we had to talk about, and I can't remember what the hell it was now.
I'm trying to think, but nothing's happening. So
That normal day, normal day.
oh, Morris said bad weather there. And hoping sirens don't go off. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we had some tornado warnings or watches. I can't remember which.
Really?
Today, yeah.
Has it been really warm there?
It got warm today. It was 70 degrees this morning. But no, it's been cold.
Hmm. It's one thing we don't get sirens here. If we do, it's because the refinery is going to explode.
Well, certainly don't get any during Oilers games.
I was gonna say, is that because they usually do them during the playoffs, so then there's no sirens going off? But
What are you talking about? Did
I mean, they've only done it 300 times.
Did you not see them smoke LA last night?
I mean,
They
I
sent a
didn't.
message to the rest of the league last night. Stand down.
Tanner, did you see it?
I did not.
Harley, did you see it?
Yeah, I watched Evander Kane and just right behind when he went to the
I was hoping you were going to say no, you didn't. I didn't see it, so therefore, did it really happen? Like when a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it. No, Tanner and I didn't see it happen, so I don't know if it really did.
Listen, are you still blinded by Lundqvist's good looks and you don't know what the hell's actually happening in real life?
First, his hair blinds you. Okay,
Oh.
thank you very much.
Are you out of here, Elizabeth? Have a great night.
Yeah,
Have a good night.
I don't know. Does Connor McDavid know how to win a playoff game? Just asking for a friend.
I guess not.
I
Well,
can't
you
say
just,
anything. The Blues are a shithole team, so they're
No, you're
really
allowed
bad.
to do this at this point. This is what you have to live for right
That
now.
is true.
But McDavid just scored his 300th goal in his career.
His 300th goal, he did it shorthanded, and it was an unbelievable goal. Like he makes people look absolutely. He makes professionals look absolutely silly.
Yeah.
Like he just picked the pass up, goes through two professional defensemen, like they're standing still, and goes
You did
down.
say they played LA, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted. Okay.
I mean,
well,
That professional. I got confused for a second.
yeah.
Oh, you're talking about like the Monarchs or something, but okay.
LA's got a good defensive core.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but they he flies through these guys. He coasted probably from the blue line in, and these guys couldn't catch him coasting. Like it's disgusting.
Hey, I mean, you're bragging about LA. The Blues almost beat LA 2 nights ago, and the Blues are terrible.
Yeah, but they didn't beat them, so almost doesn't really matter.
But it was 5-6.
But almost doesn't matter. It could be 32-31. It's almost doesn't count. Almost doesn't get you 2 points.
Well, it got us one.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't. They got them to overtime.
Yeah.
Obviously, they were
love
feeling
that
sorry
shootout
for
at
the Blues. They're like, these guys are really down in the dumps right now. We better give them something so they don't all jump off a bridge tonight on the way home.
No, they have the resurgence of Sammy Blais. Like they're going places. Watch out next year. NHL, watch out.
You're
Watch
just
out next
salty.
year.
Sammy
Because-
Blais is back.
You're salty because Sammy Blais put up a whopping 5 points in 40 games with the Oilers,
Yeah.
and he's been with the Blues for 20, and he's already put up 17 points.
Sometimes
That's called
people can
math.
handle the big stage, and other people sometimes can't handle the big stage. And
I mean,
You
I
know,
do I have to remind you that we traded you Sammy Blais for Pavel Buchnevich, and then we got Sammy Blais back for Tarasenko, and Blais
Yeah.
been better than Tarasenko.
I don't know. Maybe points wise, but
Well, I mean, I don't know what else counts.
I don't know, maybe some wins here and there. Have any of those been game winning goals?
Tanner, you need to
Yes.
adjust your lighting. There's an orangish shadow on your face.
It's
Where did that come from?
amber.
I think I know what Kate and Cody found you. A bucket of Just for Men.
You guys rag on me 13 or 14 more times, I swear.
And I'm
I
out of here.
swear, I'm out of here for another 3 weeks. I'm gone. It's what I have to deal with, Harley, on a regular basis. This is what I have to deal with.
That's why I only come every 70.
Harley, we don't need to know about your love life. We just wanted to hear about it coming to the stream game. Every 70. Oh,
Okay, I'm done with this set. I just wanted the Killer Croc out of it. The rest of the set's up for grabs. Anybody?
Oh, that's cool.
what set is that? Oh, that's the
That's up
croc.
for
Yeah.
grabs.
Yeah.
I just needed someone to fight my 2 Rancors.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we were at the store getting the Mystery Mansion and the minifigs, somebody was in there trading in, or I guess selling a bunch of more medium-sized sets. This guy had already gone in and sold his Death Star, his Millennium Falcon, the Mystery Mansion, and some other larger sets. He's going through, and they have one of the like mid to maybe 2016, 17 of Marvel set. It comes with a plane. It has like the original Thanos in the purple outfit, the big Megamex Thanos. I have to look it up which one it is. But it also comes with a white Iron Man
Oh,
suit.
The space,
Yeah.
the twin space jet. Yeah.
Yes.
Space
Yeah.
jet.
So I'm hoping if that one's still there in a couple weeks, I'll pick that one up. Kind of for the same reason. I kind of just want the Thanos figure. I
Yeah,
don't really care about the rest of it.
Well, like usually, I think that set usually about 140 Canadian, but I've seen it for 130, 120. But the Iron Man brand new out of there is around about $100, even higher. So that minifig pays for the whole set.
Yep.
So I sold my mint one and kept my one that has like marks all over it. 'Cause,
Mhm.
yeah, just keep it used.
Joseph, I think no was the answer. I think Harley's gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna order online.
I'm not. No.
I am not
And
either.
Abe is here. Hello, Abe.
Abe.
I was telling the guys, hey, Abe, and Joseph, I was telling the guys just before we had sold. When I was in high school, I collected the McFarlane Sports action figures and just did baseball and hockey, and sold some of the series of baseball over the last couple of years, but just sold the last 9 series or whatever I had. I'm happy with the price. If you held on to them longer, maybe I could have got more, but I took that and turned the proceeds into an Apple Watch because I think Tanner said he was going to get one.
Never.
But that's because I was telling Kev and Moira I want to join the fitness tracking stuff. I need you
Right to
guys
get
to
yelled
make
at
fun
by
of me
us.
and pick on me to motivate me.
And me and Kayla have one each, and we well, like each other's steps, right? And
Yeah.
everyone at the airport has one, and yeah, they're good to keep your steps, and they're like so much a day, and it's easy to text when you're at work on your watch too. Don't have to get your phone out.
I would never use it for that purpose. Not in a million years.
I'll be texting the shit out of you.
I would never do that at work. Never.
Oh, Mora's like, you need to text me so I can show you how I can shit talk you.
And so I can trash talk.
Yeah, so she's like, I'll do yeah, we can walkie-talkie each other.
Yeah, he'll be sitting there, and you just obviously his watch will start talking, make you just scare the shit out of him every
So
time.
it's like a walkie-talkie thing. Are you wearing your watch, Harley?
No, it's upstairs on the charger.
So I could literally, there's a walkie-talkie thing, and it goes, boop, 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 and it's like, Roger, Dodger, what's your vector, Victor?
Oh my god, we have Nextel phones.
Yes.
Hang on. So Brudsky had to take off. He said, "Take care, everyone. Date night's about to start. I'll be back in 3 minutes."
You have a good night, Brudsky. Have a very good night, my friend.
He'll be back in 3 minutes.
Very good.
He's not lying about that.
No, not at all.
He usually comes back with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth.
100%.
Joseph said Black Panther bus 40% off now. Only
Yeah.
$270 Canadian. That's like a half a kidney.
Yeah. And then, like, I know Aspen loves it. I'm not a big fan of it. I still think that's too much money.
Me too.
Now I'm assuming that's Lego from the Lego store, not like Amazon or anything.
Correct. Yeah.
Correct. Abe, my pasta sauce looks great. It looks wonderful.
Your pasta.
You guys
sauce?
are all ragging on my beard, but I mean, this is a good beard. Okay. I keep telling myself that.
Like kind of like Stuart Smalley.
Exactly.
You're
It's
good enough.
It's full
Strong
enough.
enough.
And
And
gosh
God
darn
damn
it, people like it.
Oh, we got to get that like on a shirt for a beer.
Just grow it long enough and get like Jack Sparrow the beef, but use like Lego heads instead.
Exactly. I told Eric I was gonna come back with like seashells braided in it.
Like
You have to take them
Monica.
out for work.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, thanks, Moira. Yeah. Yeah, go get it, Broodski. Absolutely. If you're lucky enough.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Beggars can't be choosers.
next so itchy.
I am letting it grow. I am letting it grow.
Yeah.
Thank you, Maura. Maura's the only one that has some common sense around here. Just saying.
Huh.
Mora's been drinking tonight, just so everybody's aware.
Probably, but that's okay. She still is more sensible than you, yahoos.
I think it's more the fear of maybe sirens going off. She's just not in her right mind right now.
Yeah.
That's
I
all.
don't think
You are
that's
right.
what it is at all.
Have you noticed? Has it been growing more, or does it seem like it's kind of?
I've been keeping up with trimming it. So like right before we went on vacation, I trimmed.
Okay. Because I know I get to a point where it just stops and it just
Yeah.
won't go any longer.
That's what she said.
Someday I'll be a real boy.
Tavern's here said it's raining like crazy outside.
Oosh.
Power just flickered. Yakers.
Yeah, we got a lot of rain right now.
Martin's here. Hello, Martin.
Yeah,
Martin was here in town this week, and I ran into him at the Lego store earlier this week.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Like with a roundhouse kick like you gave to Granny?
No, I was kind to him
Yeah, it was not a new release day.
for the most part. No, it was not. It was promo day.
I'll show you a new release, Granny. I'm going to new release my foot up your
Mm.
ass. That's what he said to you.
I mean, can we talk about it? I thought we still couldn't talk about it. I
No,
thought,
the judge was not 100% clear.
yeah.
What are you talking about?
See, that's what I thought. That's where I thought we were still at with that.
I'd say I missed you guys, but I was
Oh, I just remembered. I was when you were talking earlier about like the timeshare and stuff, and we don't have to go into more of this of where, but if you are interested in Last Week Tonight at all with John Oliver, that's actually what they talked about last week, was about
Tonight?
timeshares and like all the techniques and the things that they do.
Well, yeah. So it was ridiculous, right? So the guy, they were very, very nice about it, but the guy like did his whole spiel, and then was like writing down everything on his piece of paper and showing us all the comparisons of what it would cost and showing us stuff online. We get to the end and we're like, yeah, we're good for now. And he says, really crafty, right? He says, okay. Well, I'm just going to leave you with my manager just so you can tell her how I did, right? So you can tell her, she's going to give you a little survey. She did not give a little survey. She just went harder sell technique, right? Well, what would you say is holding you back from purchasing today? What if we did this? What if we did this? And like, you could have got them down. Like, we got them to a point where at first they wanted us to spend 35 grand. And you buy, so it's not a real timeshare, it's a membership, right?
Mm-hmm.
You buy 50 blocks of vacations, week-long blocks. And basically it's just they're better pricing deals, right? When you take these vacations. You still have to buy the time at the resort. You still have to pay for the airfare, all of that stuff. But instead of like today, you spend so much at the hotel. Tomorrow, if you have this membership, you can pay the same amount that I paid today, but you get a presidential suite, right? And so that's what they're trying to sell you.
Okay. Sounds like kind of like Disney Vacation Club almost.
Very
right?
similar. Yeah, very similar. And it's not just Cancun, right? They have resorts in Jamaica. They're building one in the Dominican. They have like 6 of them in Italy.
Mm-hmm.
So like you get the perks of any of these places.
Oh,
right?
so when are we going?
Yep.
Did you sign
Next year, Diamond Club. But anyway, we got to a point where they're like, oh yeah, it's like, we'll give you a deal for this much. And we're like, we're still a no, right? And they're like, okay, well, they finally said, okay, well, go down to the desk and they'll trade in your wristbands for the day passes, right? So we go down to the desk and this guy tries to sell us something as well. It's just, and at the other family that was with us, hey, Jenny Brooks is here. The other family that was with us, the wife, like she has blood sugar issues and she was like furious at that point. She's like, we are not buying anything. And the guy's like, he gets scared. Like, it's kind of like you were in Tijuana. He was scared of her. He's like,
I was only scared to a certain point.
Yeah. Until the donkey showed up.
Until the donkey showed up.
Cody, thank you very much. $20 says beard oil funds. That'll buy me like half a bottle of beard oil. That shit is expensive. It is expensive. Yeah, I've actually got some. And it does work well. It does work well to soften the follicles so you're not all itchy.
It doesn't chafe your thighs later, Eric.
It doesn't chafe your thighs. No, it doesn't.
Thank you,
butt
Cody,
cheeks.
very much.
Yeah, appreciate it, Cody. It does not stimulate my hair growth at all, though, unfortunately.
It sounds lovely.
But yeah, it was kind of funny. And then we only ended up using 1 day pass there because we're like, this isn't that great. That the resort was enormous, the gold standard resort, and they had a nice water park, and that's what we did most of the day with kids. But everything was like miles away from everything else. So like all the restaurants felt like a mile away from the cabanas, right?
Really?
So it was much larger than our resort. And our resort had this pool that was enormous, like big old sections of pools. Like, I don't know. Not really worth it.
Okay.
Oh, shite.
Steve, you're killing me. Steve, just because you're like the best beard grower in the Midwest doesn't mean you can make fun of my beard.
That's right. I mean, would you yell at a baby like this? Come on.
Seriously.
Jeez. Like, come on. Have a heart here.
I'm a man. I'm
Oh,
40.
man, damn it. You treat me like one.
Found the part it needed.
No. Kev, when you used like the stuff on your facial hair, did that stimulate your facial hair too?
Yeah.
I'm just asking for Kate. She was, you know,
It was erect the whole time.
yeah.
It does work.
All right, cool. Just curious.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, beard growth is all genetic. And
Yep.
I just don't have the genes for it.
I like to say
You
I'm
don't-
just
you don't
higher
have
up
to
on
build
the.
it in your genes, Tanner.
I tried.
That's a terrible comment I was just going to make.
Did I save you from it?
Oh, yes, you did. Thank you so much, my friend.
You're welcome. That wasn't
I would have
beard
had to
oil I
leave for
used.
3 weeks if I said it. So,
It wasn't beard oil I used. It was hair gel. Less filling and it tasted great.
A little salty.
oh, that's the worst.
For the record, I'm not sleeping at all in Chicago. Not once.
No, you are not. No, you are not. And for the record, amount of dicks we can draw on your face, it's going to be more than 7.
Let's see. Let me count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
It'd be way more than 7, buddy.
I actually didn't mean to stop at 7.
Yeah, you
I honestly didn't. I guess I'm just so used to it.
I was missing one piece in my speed champ set.
Was it a 1x1?
No, an oval 1x2.
How'd the stickers come out?
Well, I'm still working on them. I'm still got a little bit to go here.
Okay.
A couple more stickers, but they're so far so good. I love how they sticker it and then they just they do that for you.
Nah.
PXA.
Bastards.
Well, that's kind of what's interesting, right? So Harley built the brickheads, and those are always printed parts.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't
Goddamn
know.
horse pucky is what it is.
Yeah. Maybe someday they'll make the leap and go all printed parts.
Yeah, maybe.
Then they'll double the price in sets. Sets will have more money.
Yeah.
I
But it's
don't-
interesting how
people
on
would pay that. We said that last week.
Yeah,
People would pay the extra money
that's true.
to have non-deckled shit, especially when you get. I think especially when you get into the big collector sets, like the bigger sets.
Yeah.
Like the Razor Crest that Tanner built. Like, there's no way in hell that shouldn't have been all printed.
right.
It's an expensive set.
Yeah. Should Lego Icons ever have a sticker in
No.
one of their boxes?
I
Right.
don't think so.
And it's just like I think Jamie went on this big deal. Oh, we'll never put a sticker in a modular again because we got so much uproar over it.
Yeah.
But they get uproar over the stickers they put in all the other icon sets, but they don't give a shit about that.
No.
What makes the modular
No.
so special?
And that's why I was thinking about the brickheads, right? What makes those so special that entire theme has never once had a sticker.
Right.
They've all been printed parts.
Okay, for the
Yeah.
record, Kate has total wood about the Sharpie thing here right now. She's like just going off about Sharpies, and you guys can pick your colors. And
Wow. Sweet. What's the most?
offensive.
I would say either red or blue seems to be the most ideal color. Oh my God! Yes, that yeah.
I think I'm going Mace Windu special.
Oh my
I'm going
gosh,
purple.
guys! Like, I can't wait till June.
Mace Windu.
That's right.
Like the images don't do it justice when you like really just sit back and admire the piece. It's just crazy.
We're gonna have to buy some tidy
Send them to
whities
you
for one of
now
our-
and not wait till June. Like I just
Joseph said, "Do you by chance do the Lego stickers? I need Quickie Mart and HQ. I got some appealing. What do you mean? Do I do the stickers? I don't understand.
also, Eric, have you seen the brick artisan design for the second floor of the bowling alley? I've saw it briefly, but I didn't go in and look at it because I just wasn't thinking about doing a second floor for it. I think he's referring to because in one of the live streams that I did months ago, or maybe not that long ago, so I haven't done anything in about a month, showing some of the stuff, and they saw the sticker for the Guardians ship.
Oh, yeah.
And they had asked where I got that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
No, I don't generally do that stuff.
Joseph, you might be able to contact Lego and just tell them you didn't get a sticker sheet.
Yeah.
They might send you
They
one.
might send it to you. It's probably your best bet.
You can also look on Bricklink for them. People sell them, and sometimes they're reasonable. I think my Ghostbuster HQ one was more than I wanted to spend, but I still bought it.
75 days. Cody.
75 days to Chicago.
I am counting. Not very well, but I am counting.
Not past 7. I bought my ticket for. Well, I tried to. I think it still says the payments processing. Maybe I used a bad card for it or something. But I think I bought my ticket for Brick Slopes this week.
I still got. I totally forgot. I just realized I didn't buy my ticket for the show yet.
You didn't? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
You should probably do that.
I should probably do that. I should probably do that.
Yeah, actually, just finally. Well, actually, I think it's been here for a few weeks now and forgot. Got an order for a bunch more LED lights for the butcher shop. So a lot more kind of like, your 2500 lumen, your yellowish lights, and some of the blues for the first floor. Didn't really think about that aspect when I bought the first little round of LED lights just to test some things out. But hopefully it'll be a little bit better kind of lighting going on in the building as into, what kind of ambient light that they're giving out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited. I got to start working on that.
Yeah, me too. I got to finish that one.
Yeah, Cody says, the Forge could always print stuff. People don't like stickers.
Very
That's
good
true.
point.
I saw a good TikTok the other day. I was going to send it to Cody. Actually, it's this You know how people like do the reactions to shit, and it's a they're printing on mugs or cups or whatever, and they have these two. They look like two boobs hanging down, and they got the like nipples on the bottom of them. And the guy's like, he's got to put this stuff on him, and he like goes like this, and it drops down. And he does the other one, drops down, and the person's just like, I need one of those printers.
Oh, thank you, Cody. Cody with another super chat. Says,
Oh, wow.
Because I'm growing a beard and because I bought a Brick Slopes ticket. I'm excited to go to Brick Slopes. I'm going to buy a plane ticket still, but I actually priced them out and they're pretty reasonable to Utah. And that'll be in the summer, so I don't have to worry about the snow bullshit that they're getting.
What does that end up being for you? Like a 3-hour flight? Less than that? 2 hour?
It's less because I turn the clocks back an hour too, so I
Wow.
think it's like 2.5 hours,
Okay.
something like that. Cody, I got to talk to you though about like when teardown is and everything before I book the flight, so I know what time I need to be, like what time I am safe to leave to go to the airport. There's a really late flight. There's like an 8 p.m. flight out of there that would get back at midnight. I'll probably just go meet you on that one.
Are you bringing any? What are you bringing?
I'm gonna try and bring Jurassic. I'm gonna try and get it in a suitcase.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
we're gonna try.
Holy cow.
Abe says he's glad he didn't miss the stream. He just got off a 12-hour workday.
Oh. More power to you, man.
Hopefully, it's the weekend for you as well, and you get to take tomorrow off. But,
Can you buy tickets for the show for Chicago just at the door? Like if you're just going for one day?
yes, you can.
Okay, I'll just do that.
It's more. It's like $2 more, but you can do it. Yeah,
Can I take a
$2 a
check?
lot.
I'll write a check.
There you go.
I'll take a check. But just in case I don't get on the flight because of standby, right? That's the only problem. Don't want to buy a ticket, don't make it there.
Tavern said he thinks registration is closed.
For what?
I'm
for Brick
looking.
World.
Is it?
I'm looking. I don't know if it is.
That'd be registration for like showing up, like showing your stuff at the show, right?
Mention that.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
because I think they.
No, it's just the goodie bag sold out. Basic badge is still good. You just
Yeah.
won't get a goodie bag. No goodie bag, Kev.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because they just added more, well, a whole nother hotel
Hotel block, yeah.
block. So
Yeah, so you can still get the regulars. And the goodie bag isn't that great. You can have mine if you really want one.
I don't care.
I mean, besides the pin, but that doesn't come with
That's
the goodie
true.
bag anyway. That's,
No, it doesn't. Yeah, Steve says that's going to cut your Mr. Gold fund, that $2.
No, I think the next one I want to track down is the collector. And he's not bad. He's not like I'd spend the money on the collector.
That's an exclusive as well, Comic-Con.
Yeah. Or even Deadpool Duck or Deadpool
Deadpool.
Cowboy.
Cool, yeah.
So there's one guy in the I think he's in Canada or US. I was looking at it yesterday at work. Well, I was searching at work. Maybe like 1,100 Canadian for Deadpool Duck and 2,200 for Cowboy Deadpool.
wow.
So
See, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna spend whatever it is now, $600 on the Hannon Carbonite Brickhead from
Mhm.
New York City Comic Con.
Yeah.
That's the one I would want.
Yeah.
that guy here got he got Spider-Man and who was the other one?
Venom. I think
Venom.
Venom is with that.
You got the pair for $800.
one.
They were used, but they were complete.
Yeah.
See, and that surprises me. Nobody ever sells them used. I've never seen people sell them
Right.
used.
No. I mean, I still have the Target exclusives from the Lego Movie 2 Brickheads, and I've yet to open them just because of that fact of the value that they have right now.
Yeah.
Yep, I haven't opened mine yet either. Steve says, "What's the most you've actually paid for a minifig?" Question for everyone. Non-custom, so an actual Lego minifigure, not a custom one. I think for me is $40. I think on some of the CMFs. One of the CMFs is $40.
Yeah, I think I'm right around that area somewhere.
Yeah, mine was more than that.
We're not
I was really hoping you were going to say something a little greater
not
than that
judging.
value. But mine would be this guy right here.
Oh, the Rex.
Yeah, Captain Rex. This I did also have a trade on it, so he had it listed for. Gosh, I'd have to double check. For some reason, I want to say 120, but maybe it wasn't that much. But I know I traded stuff on it too, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and then mine was just Barb. So we got the price tag was $800 on Barb. So
That's worth it though. That'll hold the value.
yeah.
'cause like if they don't do another Comic-Con exclusive this year, then that's 2 years in a row, and I'm assuming they're done with Comic-Con exclusives.
Yeah.
Then Barb was the last one then, because I don't count the 2020 ones because you can buy those on Lego's website.
Yep.
Those didn't.
Yep. Yeah,
So,
I wonder what got them into doing the Comic-Con stuff in the first place. Like, I
Right.
don't know. Huh?
How much they were getting for them?
yeah, probably. And again, that for me. That's not custom. I don't know what I paid for that Leonardo da Vinci from Brickmania. That one was $120 or whatever.
Mhm.
Now you get a little bit more from it, but that one custom fig was $100.
Tanner, did you watch?
I only had one. The one I sent you is the only Comic-Con thing I had from Lego.
Yeah,
That big
and
one.
I still can't believe you sent that to me. By the way,
Whatever.
whatever me.
Especially after all the terrible things he says about it.
Right. Yeah, we got.
Look at that.
There you
That's
go.
good.
Man, now I want to go to McDonald's. I'm just kidding. I don't want to go to McDonald's.
It's
Gross.
okay if you do.
I haven't eaten McDonald's in it's probably been 5 years. I have not been to a McDonald's in
Yeah, you're probably right not to then go.
let's see. DCL said $40. Morris 45. Allison's 30. Abe 75. Jenny Brick said her child paid 80 for Velma. PBJ 80 for Jedi Bob. Kate 55 for Firestar Star Wars figure. Joseph 80 for Iron Centurion. So yeah, don't feel bad, Eric.
Yeah,
Actually,
no,
mine
I
was,
know.
Mine was I paid 65 for a figure, Canadian, and it's one I bought two of them at the time, so it was like $130 I paid for the pair. I gave one to Wayne from Wayne Sports Cards. Him and I were friends at the time, and I kept one for myself, and then ended up getting rid of. I got rid of all my stuff. The original time, the first time, I got rid of it, and it was the Chrome Stormtrooper. It's now worth more than that.
Yeah, naturally.
I remember when we first opened our Bricklink store, and I had 3 Darth Revan polybags at the time, and they were, $65 back then.
Yeah.
When we first opened. It was like now it's like $350, $400. I'm like, you kidding me?
Well, that's
Yeah,
the thing, though.
Maura-
You're probably
Maura was
pretty
taking-
excited about that price at that time, too.
Exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
because they were free polybags from the Lego store.
Yeah.
Mora was digging through a box of Lego the other day and found a Darth Revan poly bag just sitting in it. Forgot she had bought it.
That is awesome.
Or I think she got it. I don't even know if she bought it. Like she just had got it for as a gift with purchase. DCL said he still has a Comic-Con Nebulon B Frigate new in box. You should open it. It's a great build.
Yeah.
Fantastic build.
Fantastic build.
Yeah. That's part of the stuff that I actually traded for the Mystery Mansion and then some of the minifigures here. was all 4 of the 2020 Comic-Con stuff set, and then a couple gift with purchases, more like the exclusive ones or better ones, I guess. So gave me a lot more than I was expecting for them.
Allison said she knows someone that has like 60 Darth Revan sealed. Is it M&R? I bet he does. He's got like 200 Blue Milk Lukes sealed.
Was he the guy on Amazon that got all the
Who knows?
Nebulon Bs?
Probably. Kayla says if the Minecraft slime is considered a minifig, we paid $134 US
True.
for it.
That's true. We got that one.
Yeah.
What are you building, Harley?
I bought 24 of the Minecraft poly bags. I cleared Toys R Us out of them.
Yeah.
The new one. So I'm just building my creepers.
Oh, okay.
Cam Guy says, easy, what is the vintage store that you go to?
It is called Replay Toys. It's in Ballston Spa, so a little south of Saratoga, if you're familiar with that area. He does sell a few things online, but check him out on Instagram or Facebook. And if there's something you ever see that he posts, let me know. But his prices are really good. Like I also bought the Deadpool minifigure, and he only wanted, I think, $30 for it. So, pretty decent price for it. And he does price things a little bit less.
30 is great. I think that's
Yeah.
what I paid for my custom Deadpool. $30.
He's actually, I think, from I know he's from Oregon originally, and had a store doing kind of the same thing there. But yeah, like he wanted 70 for Zeb,
Mhm.
and then all the rest were actually really relatively cheap. I mean,
Who's that purple guy?
I don't know. He could have sworn I saw him somewhere recently.
Seen him before.
but I feel like I haven't seen him somewhere. I don't know. Maybe in a really good 3D rendering of him. I don't know. Like almost believable that it would be a real,
Person.
person, right?
Now you just need a ghost to go with him.
I know. I did start looking into that a little bit, but
Like part one out.
yeah.
Jean's version, she parted one out, and I think she got it pretty reasonably too. Like she did some substitutions for it and everything, but she
Yeah. I'm going to start looking into parting out maybe the construction site or doing something similar to that.
that you were going to buy my construction site.
I can't to help you get a Mr. Gold. I'm sorry.
I'll trade you.
As long as
have
it's
something-
for that Mr. Gold.
Straight up. I'll trade you Mr. Gold for the construction site.
I have a project I want to start. I need a Mac Anthem now in the worst way.
Oh yeah.
Like a truck?
Because I want to build a trailer for my excavator.
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
You talking
I've
about
always,
the cat? Is that what you're talking about?
what's that?
The cat is what you're talking about?
Not the kid, not the big cat, but the excavator. Because the excavator will be like, look better on the cat is so damn big. It would look. I'd have to build a massive truck and trailer for that thing. Because it's not
And-
kind of to scale. Where the excavator that's up, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. It's up there, but I want to put that on a trailer, the Technic excavator.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always wanted to do that Mac Anthem anyway. So I think they're still pretty pricey.
That says great build.
Yeah.
There was a Zeb today at we have a store here called it was in Brickyard, and there was one on the shelf today, 130. So
Trying to think, what would then the conversion
80
US?
or 90, 91, 92.
Okay.
It's like
So-
$20 US.
$1.
Yeah.
$1.
$1. Make you holla.
Oh, speaking of $1, freaking Eric. So Kate puts up a contest about like guess how many pieces are in this bag, right?
Mm-hmm.
And all these people are putting down these wild ass guesses, including
Including me.
guy here. Puts a wild ass guess. So then I pitch in with my wonderful guess, $1, Bob. And then smart ass here says, what did you say? $2, Bob. But then his first guess was right on the nose.
Okay, time out, Tanner.
Hey, no,
out,
let him
Tanner.
keep talking. No. Let him keep
No.
talking. No, go. Keep singing my praise, please.
No. So here's the thing. Some jackass went to Bricklink and looked the selling history up.
Over the last
Wow.
6 months.
Wow, that's low.
I
I
was
mean,
furious.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying, I guess.
I
And then
did
he
say
admits that to Kate the other day. He's like, so just so you know, this is how I did it.
I mean, it's pretty genius, though. You got to admit, right?
It is pretty genius. Yeah.
You got to admit. Hey, there was another one that was like 10,000, and I could have wrote that, but I didn't. No, I did then tell her, but also requested that she put it back into another
He did. Yeah.
one of her contests. So
She thought you were some kind of swami or something, some kind of spin jolly.
well, in all seriousness, I was like, oh, that's like 5,000-6,000. I was thinking. And then when I saw one that
You
said
know you were
6,000
thinking.
and then when I saw one that said 6,025 on Bricklink, I was like, okay, I gotta go with that one. So
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm
What?
not going to buy the Mac Anthem because $900, $1,000. I'm going to buy another Lego Technic heavy hauler tow truck.
okay,
Just convert the back end.
right.
There you go. I like it.
Because that's not $900.
That's slightly different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, it will be available in another one of Kate's giveaways in the future.
Nora says you weren't cheating, you're just being resourceful.
Yeah.
All you Yankees fans got to stick together.
Yeah.
I was being smart.
You're going to start banging trash cans next.
Banging
aren't
trash
you?
cans. I was just going to say that.
You know, yeah, absolutely. It's just I was using the tools that God gave me. That's all.
Yeah, you're a tool, all right.
Like what, a wrench or a hammer or
I
what?
mean, I know what kind of tool you are.
Yeah.
All right. Well, don't be jealous. Hey, in all seriousness, next time someone else does something like that, you know what you're gonna do, right? That's the first
Yep.
thing you're gonna do.
Heck yeah.
Not wrong. Did you guys get done your builds? I got done mine. I killed it.
I'm still working on this little truck.
Yeah, no,
It's been really good.
I'm getting close.
Eric's going to week 6 with this Galaxy Explorer.
You can forget how to build, apparently.
Did
You know what he did? You know, he's already, look at that. He's actually, I just noticed what shirt he's wearing tonight. Look at that.
I saw that.
I know? I kept it zipped for a while.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
Let's see the back of it.
Wait. Are you talking about your shirt or
Yeah.
are you talking about the donkey show again?
Let's
I
see
just
the back
keep
of that
going
bad
back
boy.
to that.
Let's see the back of that bad boy, Eric.
Again, are we
don't want
talking
to.
about the donkey show? Eric,
don't-
I know what a
it's very
donkey
wrinkly.
show is, but for everybody else that doesn't.
You know what, Steve? It's going to be Eric's favorite set this year because it's going to take him a whole year to build the damn thing.
I think that was the best value set of last year.
Yeah. See
Yeah,
you later, Eric.
100%.
I mean,
Yeah, I 100% agree. It's some of the functionality of it, even though I don't have it completed yet, It's pretty cool. I didn't have sets like this as a kid,
I did. That's all I had.
so
Not in Castle.
And it,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it harkens back to those. Like I built that Deep Freeze Defender that y'all got me for my birthday, and it had some of that same functionality in it, right?
Mhm.
Some of those classic space sets, they knew what they were doing all the way back then.
Yeah.
see that's what's crazy because mostly I got town stuff. And there really wasn't that same functionality of it. It was a
Right.
door and a gate so the police truck could drive by. There
Exactly.
just wasn't
Oh,
that
look, it's
same,
another fire truck.
yeah,
Ladder goes up and
right.
down.
Mhm.
And then at least I'd get maybe Western, right? So then there'd be the sheriffs with the jail cell where you stick the dynamite and the wall pops out, right? So I didn't have a whole lot of stuff that had a lot of movable parts, really, when you think about it in terms of this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Steve's correct. He said, okay, the sliding door on the set was genius, along with the angled walls. Yeah, those were my two favorite parts of those builds.
Mhm.
That back sliding thing pulls the card out and all that
Yes.
good jazz too, right? So
You know what my favorite part of the build was?
the end of it.
All the printed pieces.
Yes.
There's not one sticker in there.
And the detail, the amount of detail that's actually on the moon on that print, I was surprised by that.
Yeah.
I just figured it was, just a solid color, kind of like the spaceman suits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't expect it to have, showing some of like the craters of the moon and giving that depth to it. So really nice.
Yeah. Todd says his son wants to take that apart and build the garbage truck second build. Is that out of the tow truck? Is that one you're talking about, Todd? Oh, the sliding door between the cockpit and the shuttle. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
open the pod bays. How?
Correct.
Yeah, they finally raised the price at Walmart here on these sets back to $100.
Yeah, I wish we had that price here. I would have bought a few of those damn things.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't get that lucky here.
But I wonder if it was just a mistake
It
because
very well could have been. Yeah.
because they didn't have like, oh, it's on sale for $75. The actual legit sticker said $75 on it.
Oh, the Mac Anthem. Oh, okay, yeah, Todd. That I've seen that built actually. Holy crap! Why am I drawing a blank?
That was the Technic truck, right?
No, the Mac Anthem. Yeah,
You're drawing a blank because you don't have a Sharpie in your hand. Oh, just like the one Tanner and I are gonna have in
dear
Chicago.
God.
Oh,
Yeah, Elizabeth got one
said
for
50
50.
bucks
Yeah,
from Walmart.
yeah, they had it on for 50 for
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that too.
Brad built the garbage truck out of the Mac Anthem. He did that up.
Yeah, because I bought one at 100, and then I bought two at 75. Two more at 75.
Mhm. So you'll trade all of them for Mr. Gold
Possibly one day.
one day.
I could honestly, I would if I had enough trade-in stuff. I would trade for it. I just wouldn't outright spend the money for it.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why I was curious because I know most of the Technic, those cars that you got rid of, that would have been, wouldn't have probably taken off as much as you'd want. But
Right.
the only other thing that you really could start parting is the UCS stuff.
Not willing
And
to
I'm
give
sure
it
some of
away.
the other stuff too, right? Like you did Voltron and some other stuff like that, but
Yeah, just how much you give away for one little tiny thing. You're like,
yeah, good point,
I
right?
know.
Like, yes, I just brought me and Tanner would have to bring his boys to help him carry all the stuff in to trade in to then just walk out with the little mini thing.
Think about that though. Like, think about that for 1 second. So the AT-AT here is 1,049.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 of those.
Oh,
Yep.
Like,
gosh.
One-
when you think about it like that, there's no effing way. I don't give a shit what they think that's worth. It's not worth that to me
Mhm.
at all,
Yeah.
ever.
just get a knockoff. Like I have a knockoff collector, and I was like, that to me that's fine. I can play
Yeah.
with that thing.
Right, absolutely. You don't care if it drops and or it's displayed.
Gets flushed down the toilet.
Like that's the thing. Like if anybody owned it, would you even display it or make it known that you actually own one? Like I don't know.
So that we have issues that I go to my comic book store there.
Mm-hmm.
He said he does this thing every Saturday that's it's called bin diving, and he goes through and he like pulls out books. He has got a massive collection of books. This guy's got a big collection of books. So he does this bin diving, and a couple of weeks ago, I can't remember what book, well, a month ago or so ago, he brings out this book, and it's one of his, I think it was a $75,000 or $80,000 book. And he's like, so I go in there, I'm like, what were you thinking? And he starts laughing. He goes, yeah, weird flex, hey, because all the comic stores in Edmonton have been getting broken into.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, so yeah, all these stores are getting broken into, and then I flex with this $80,000 book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just testing.
I'd be concerned.
That's crazy.
Hey, Big Jedi.
Speaking of the store, I feel there's a part of that video that was left out.
The black light on the chair?
Yeah, like there was a hard stop right at that point. Like,
I'll tell you why. I could taste the salt in the air.
sorry, I gotta go.
Oh, Caleb
Okay,
says a Mac Anthem on Kijiji for $420.
Well, there was, but Andrew just bought it.
Probably, yeah. So,
He's already driving over now because he's been done, 95 minutes ago.
Oh, he had seconds already.
That's right. Well, that's what 2 and 2 together make, right?
2 and 2.
2 and 2. 2 and 2 together. That's what they do. I'm missing.
Well, where are we at, fellas?
I'm done. I got a
I'm
truck.
done.
Hardest truck I've ever built.
Hardest what you ever did?
Yep. No. Pretty cool truck. Not bad. Not bad.
Truck, actually, it's good looking.
Yeah, it's a great addition to the city stuff, right?
Yep.
Again, they got to do more of that.
Yep.
Harley's got a little army started there.
We'll do this guy next time.
It's a
Oh, I like that one. And that was part of your Target deal.
Yes. Yep. 20% off.
Eric, you're close.
Yeah, no, I got one bag left. Yeah, this is pretty cool. And like Steve said, the door here in the back to slide that is just cool. And then to have that angle too, right? And it's not just this vertical 90-degree wall. Very, very cool.
Just the attention to detail too. The way they built the big speakers and they're, to resemble the speaker piece from the old classic space sets.
Yep.
Those are builds with the paint buckets or whatever, I think.
Yeah, very
nice
very
that it doesn't creak when you move it.
Yeah.
yeah, right. Actually, I got some pretty bad scratches on this one. It's probably not. I don't think it's going to show up. Oh, I guess it kind of does.
Yeah.
Morris says the back door is amazing.
Now I know she has been drinking. This is what I have to deal with every week, Carly. You see this, right?
I do. He says it like he's all sad. I do.
Well, usually because I'm always working on Fridays now and then, so I'm always like, do I have it on my phone? I plug my earbud in so I can at least listen to you guys.
Yeah.
I can't
Thanks.
text.
You love it.
Yeah.
I tracked down these two guys. I want to show these two this weekend. Polka dot guy,
Oh yeah.
please. And then the next Fortnite guy.
That's cool too.
Oh wow.
It's a cool headpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all printed and stuff. So those two guys I tracked down as well. We were on our trip this weekend, so it was a good trip. Good. Went away, stayed at a hotel, swimming with the kid. So spring break, let's go to a hotel in Calgary.
Yep. I was there the week before. I didn't make it to the store though. He's got some competition going on. Is that this week or was it last week or something?
I'm not sure. You wasn't really there because I believe we were there, and we were only in the store for about 35 minutes. So all Lucas wanted to do was go swimming at the hotel after a
Yeah.
3-hour car ride there.
Yeah.
So I filled 2 cups of Lego real quick of just dark brown plates and bricks, and then Barb, and I was like, "Well, my money's spent."
Yeah.
So there's no point in looking at anything else, and
Yeah. Excellent.
yeah.
All right. Well, Maura's totally sober. So that comment was just thanks for joining us. Glad to have Tanner back finally.
100%.
Are you though? Are you?
100%.
Yeah,
I
You
was
should
so
have just
glad
spoken
to-
Mexican or Spanish the whole time you were back. You should have spoken
Oh
Spanish.
man, I learned like maybe 3 words while I was there.
Un baño,
Yeah,
I need a bebe leche.
yeah.
Dora.
nothing is happening there. We have a date
No.
night tomorrow night. Nice. All right, but thanks for joining us, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Oh, maybe not next. Well, maybe next week. It's a long week. It's an extra long weekend for us next week. It's Easter.
Oh yeah. We don't.
He's like Canadian Independence Day.
Which holiday is so? It can't be
Is
Canada
it Canada
Day.
Day 2? It's Canada Day 2.
No, it'd be Canada Day 3 because you thought Canada Day 2 was the last one.
That's true.
Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good evening. Stay safe.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Then everyone.